It's been over 3 years since I've been on YouTube. That was 2020. And since then, a lot of things has changed about me. Well, you see, I was actually a believer then, but along the span of that 3 years, I'm not sure if that English is correct, I have learned to love God. I have learned to know Him. I have learned to be closer to Him. And now I cannot even help but share about Him. I mean, that is the purpose of a believer, to share about Jesus Christ everywhere he goes to. And that is what this YouTube channel is going to be about as from now on. Sharing God's love, sharing God's truth, the truth in His words. Truth. And that's where I'll be starting from. You see, for a very long time, I have struggled with what is right and wrong. Society will tell you this, people will tell you that, and none of it doesn't actually seem to make sense. Okay, take an objective look at the society with me. Society will tell you to do this, and you do it, and then eventually things go wrong, and when you turn to society for help, there's nobody there to help you. And that is the way things has been. And then you actually struggle about what is actually the right thing to do then. I mean, how do you even know what is right to do? In Yoruba, they will say that in literal translation, it actually means this bird doesn't sound like a bird, the rat doesn't sound like a rat. But what it actually interprets to is that nothing is normal in the society again. Everything is upside down, everything is abnormal, especially in Nigeria, especially all around the world. I mean, it's not only in Nigeria. Everything seems to be abnormal because of what we lack what the actual truth is. And you know, the funny thing is this, people in the society wants to believe that these abnormal things should be normal. And if you have any sense of morality, you will know that that is not right. So where does that leave us that are actually looking for the truth? Lost, because the society will call you crazy, the society will call you a bigot or whatsoever. The society will say that you are not in the trend. Well, I have something to show you, and for me to explain it to you, I have to use a kind of a mathematical approach to it. Right, so look at this with me. We have two sets A and B. In set A, we have truth, and in set B, let me put truth here, and in set B, we have lies. Now note, truth and lies are non-intersecting sets. That means they don't come together, they do not intersect at any point. Now, what qualifies something to be either under the set of truth or the set of lies? Simple. God, which I will get back to in a second. But then in our society, we have learned to build our values outside God, and since it isn't outside God, it's always going to be under lie, right? So how we know something is a lie is if it is outside God. Now we can liken our society to base most of its beliefs to be outside God. They tend to remove God out of the picture of their societal beliefs. What are those belief systems? For example, parenting, your values of life, relationship with people and your significant other, and so many more. I'll give a very, very relatable example. You know, society tells you that it's okay to date somebody that you like after knowing them for just 3 days. I mean, right? They've sold us kiss on the first date, fall in love after seeing the beautiful prince for one night, and you know, glass slippers or whatsoever. But then, when you get to know this person that you like, you find out that you guys are not compatible in any way, and then for your own good, you have to break up, and then you do this over and over and over again until you are emotionally worn out and you don't even know what love actually is and don't even know how to love properly. Now, we tend to base all of these things outside God, right? For example, when it comes to relationships, values of life is we can do anything by ourselves. We can become something by our own strength, right? If you do good, good will come to you. Be good and good will come to you, and so on, right? But it is outside God, therefore it cannot be true. Now, what happens when all of these things, all of our values start to crumble? Well, it's pretty simple. We make up new set of lies, or new set of beliefs, which are going to still be under the same set, but they may look nice at face value, but they are still going to be in the same set of lies. So where does that now leave us? When our society system starts to crumble and we start to see the cracks and the misdeeds inside the society, we have to look back to the truth which is in God. So guys, a lot of things that we absorb from the society, they are all lies. Well, most of them are lies. And where does that leave us? We can see the reward, we can see the result of lies in our society. Our way of lives are slowly crumbling. So what then is the truth? Remember when I said God is the truth? Let me show you. I'm going to use the Bible, of course. In John chapter 14, verse 6, Jesus was having a conversation with his disciples. And he told them, he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Now, Jesus was actually talking about how he is the way to the Father, he is the truth of the Father, he is the life of the Father. There are also several other verses that shows that in God is all truth. In Jesus Christ, in God, is where there is the actual truth, is where there is that set A. But anything that is outside God is a lie. And that is actually it. Anything outside Jesus Christ, anything outside God is a lie. Right? And John chapter 8, Jesus Christ tells us that the devil is the father of all lies. The devil is the orchestrator of all lies. The devil is the planner of all lies. And the plan of the devil, as Jesus Christ even explained it to us, is that is to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And we can see the results. And in several other Bible verses, we can see how God instructs his people, how God instructs the believer to live in truth in a way that will actually help the society, that will actually heal the society. And so, my brothers and my sisters, I tell you now that it is only in God can we see the truth, can we see the actual truth, the truth that can heal the society, the truth that can lead us to fulfillment instead of leading us to destruction like the lies of the devil. You see, I know that this may seem somehow to non-believers and non-Christians, but this is a journey that I really want you guys to take with me. This is going to be a journey for me and for everybody that is looking at this video right now. This is the Believer's Home Run. I want you to be a part of this journey. Thank you very much for watching.